The Bridges program includes a variety of transition services with an emphasis on community-based instruction. This is all for young students aged 18 to 22. It started about 20 years ago and has continued to grow ever since.
Now the program is really serving a wide variety of students. Students who have a wide range of post-secondary goals, from going to Oakton, to living independently, to working competitively in the community. So we're really able now to serve a lot more students than we did when we first started.
We're just thankful because now we have opportunities to give our students gainful employment, have careers, someplace where they can also say this is their community, this is their home, this is where they've grown up. And being able to have those job opportunities and those type of things within their own community is a great feat to have.
Students with disabilities can do way more than people give them credit for. Usually people with disabilities are so excited and feel so proud to have a job that they take so much pride in it that they will be some of your hardest and best workers that you could ever hope for. And we're hoping that what we're doing here will really show this to the community and encourage people to see students with disabilities in a different light and say they can do this. And look at what we can offer these families and these students who would be sitting at home otherwise, on their couches, and you're giving them a life, you're giving them meaning.
I am a resident here in Lincolnwood. My son Cooper is about to embark in his journey into the Bridges program, having just graduated from Niles West this year. With these young adults being able to then go out into the community and be productive members of the community, I think that would be a great feather in the cap of Lincolnwood.
The options and the opportunities that we are going to be able to give these students is more than we ever hoped for with this building. And we are really going to be able to show our students in a light to make them shine, to really show what they're going to be able to do and what they can contribute to the world. And that has a lot to do with the people that work with our students.
Being in a high school setting was difficult for our students. Imagine yourself going through graduation and, congratulations, see you guys, I'm moving on, and then having to come back the next year and be on that bell schedule as an adult, having to go back into the lunchroom and have lunch with people that you've said your goodbyes to.
Locally we have a lot of students who are working in Mariano's, in Jewel, doing the entry-level jobs. I live in the community. It fills me with pride every time I go to the Jewel, and I still see, even through this pandemic, so many of our former students working, and not only just working, but they tell me they've gotten a promotion or they've gotten more hours, those sorts of things.
I am looking forward to have a conversation with kids like my own age.
I learned how to use self-management skills, coping skills, learning how to be on time, and learning how to use a daily budget, and also learning how to travel train to places from my house to work. I have a lot of friends from Bridges. I have a friend of mine named Isaac who was in Bridges before, and he likes Pokemon, so do I.
It's been very important that we not only stay on the cutting edge, but we actually lead. And I think this building, with the ability, as you see here behind me, the industrial kitchen facility where they're able to really learn culinary skills. We have a laundry facility. We have an entire apartment set up so people can actually plan an entire evening dinner, and everything from preparing the meal to hosting your friends and learning those skills.
Typically in a built environment, there's a lot of not only physical but emotional barriers that people with special needs and disabilities may encounter. This building really looks to address that from every minor detail that the design team and the staff consider throughout the entire planning process. So doors are wider, easier maneuvering clearances, spaces are larger, so that way we can accommodate students that are in wheelchairs or stand-ups or other support devices. They have enough space to actively maneuver in their environment around. The built environment itself does not become a barrier physically or emotionally by distressing these students.
By having a laundry lab, a kitchen lab that has a lot of components of what a restaurant would have, such as the 3-bin sink and other varieties of things that we can work for in a restaurant. So in that lab, we also have different sets of tables where students can learn how to bus tables. They can learn how to take orders from other students or teachers as practice. And we can learn how to wash dishes appropriately and do all of the things that you might be able to do in a restaurant. Additionally, with our Superstore lab, once we get it up and running, we're hoping to have this mirror other stores in our area where students can learn to check people out, handle money, stack things appropriately, again, take orders, figure out where things are going. And then we have our office lab, which is another example of that, where they would learn how to file, answer phones, take orders, figure out what it would be like to work in an office. So for our community members, we will have data to show what our students can do. So when we put on their resume that they've worked in an office or in a kitchen lab or something along those lines, that we're going to be able to transfer those skills to their company, and that we're going to be able to be confident that our students will be able to do a wonderful job working for them.
Kudos to our current school board, our current administration for making this a priority, because for many years it's been talked about and always shelved, but together they said now is the time, and they're investing in our students, they're investing in our community, in our families, and I think not only will our students benefit, but our whole community will definitely benefit from this program. And I think it sends a message to the whole community, the whole area, that 219 really does look at all our students and tries to meet all our students' needs. And so many families have had to fight so hard to get services for their students, and it's nice that they can come here and not have to fight to get what their students need.
On behalf of D219 and our Bridges team, thank you to all the parents, students, staff members, business people, and community leaders who have brought this life-changing program to its present incarnation.
And on behalf of all the young adults who will benefit because of the new Bridges Adult Transition Center, sincere gratitude to everyone who made this new facility possible. You are literally changing people's lives for the better.